guys, and welcome to Life is Strange. Week freaking 3 of this. I've played this before on my YouTube channel. The choices in that playthrough are no longer choices I agree with for the most part, and also I just want to go on the journey with you of playing all the Life is Strange games before Reunion comes out on March 26th. So, yeah. I hope you're here for a long video because that's what this is going to be. If you enjoy this, please subscribe. And more videos to come.
Holy shit.
I hope you can hear me over with the game because, wow, there's some place you can't. Anyway, I'm gonna turn the volume on my phone up and see if that makes any difference at all.
Whoa. That was so surreal.
Film little pieces of time. But he could be talking about photography, as he likely was.
Okay, I'm in class. Everything's cool. I'm okay.
Oh my gosh, this is
To
gonna be...
From color to chiaroscuro. Now, can you give me an example of a photographer who perfectly captured the human condition in
I
life?
didn't fall asleep, and that sure didn't feel like a dream. Weird.
Diane Arbus.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her images of hopeless faces, you feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
She saw humanity as torture, right?
That's
And frankly, it's
interesting.
bullshit.
That's interesting. I watched somebody else play this, and their name is Lost in Fairy, and they mentioned a lot of really good things about the themes of this game, including Diane Arbus right at the beginning of the game. Diane Arbus was known for taking photos of people that by today's standards you can consider and should consider disabled. So the fact that, like, Jefferson says she saw humanity as tortured is really interesting. At least to me.
Keep that to yourself. Seriously, though, I could frame any one of you in a dark corner. And
Look at this crap. How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson? I can hear the class laughing at me now.
And any one of you could do that to me.
I should bless it's perfect for me to have to get my daily selfie quota.
What if Arbus chose to capture people with the
I can't believe I still have this pencil case. I should upgrade to the 21st century. But I like it old school.
I have to admit,
If anybody else looked at this, what would they think?
This is going to be really in-depth to play through, so if you don't want to watch, I suggest you leave now. Page number 1. July 10th, 2013. I got accepted into Blackwell Academy. If words could dance, this would be a rave. Even though I've never been to one. But who cares? Because I got into Blackwell Academy. I didn't think I would be so excited since it's not like I didn't used to live in the same town. But when I saw the text from the Blackwell Scholarship Office, I could literally feel my pulse speed up. I thought I was going to say, sorry, thanks for playing. It took me a few seconds before I read the whole thing. I guess I wanted to enjoy that last moment of blissful ignorance. And when I saw this first word, congratulations, I think I screamed. My mom cried and my dad laughed. They're so weird, but they're happy, and this means extra financial support because they don't have to pay anything to Blackwell. This means new clothes, and if I can work it, a new laptop. Interesting that, like, this is showing that she is one of the rich kids, but she doesn't act like that, like a typical rich kid, at least most of the time, if you play this right. And I have to keep telling myself in all caps that I'm going to Blackwell Academy. August 18th, 2013. So this is it. I'm leaving Seattle to go back to Arcadia Bay. Usually people go to the high school closest to home. I suppose I am too. It's just I haven't lived there for 5 years. Out of all of the best photography programs in the world, I chose to go to the smallest. Back in a town I was excited about leaving. Interesting. Okay. Interesting that both Max and Chloe were excited about leaving Arcadia Bay. Because, like, if you know about things. I'm gonna try not to spoil anything, but it's really interesting. Maybe I wanted to come back all along just to see if Chloe and I were still even friends. But I do wish Chloe could have moved with us to Seattle. That city was made for her. When we would play pirates in our rooms and in the woods, it seemed like Seattle was the fabled faraway island of treasure and adventure that we were always seeking, with coffee shops. But Seattle wasn't like a fable. Au contraire, now Blackwell Academy seems more exotic to me than any other place in the world to study photography under Mark Jefferson. Sigh insert here, and flowers. Plus, there will be cool, diverse students from everywhere. It won't be like high school now. It won't be like my high school now. I never really found a groove with my classmates or boys. Ah! Okay, that to me confirms it right there. She is gay. I'm sorry. I'm lucky I have a couple great friends here, but it's time to ship out. So maybe Arcadia Bay will actually turn out to be the island of treasure and adventure I've been looking for. August 25th. Shit is crazy here. I didn't realize how much crap I had to pack until I had to pack my crap. Mom and Dad are getting a little too excited. I'm clearing out my room, though. Though I caught Mom crying when she was packing my shirts. That made me want to cry like a little girl and never leave Seattle. So instead of packing, I feel like burning all my clothes, then just raiding a thrift store to build up a new Max wardrobe over my junior year. Not that I even have an old Max wardrobe. Nobody will know me except for Chloe. Exactly. And I think you know where I'm going with this, if you played before. Sorry. Who knows how different we are now. So I can cut my hair, get a tat, and some piercings. Maybe date a cute foreign exchange artiste from Paris or Rome. I can do anything unless I get busted. And there will be so many super cool chances for my photography to get... Oh, shit. Sorry guys, let me just fix that real quick. Sorry, let me just fix the charge on my device real quick. Okay. And there'll be so many super cool chances for my photography to get exposed. Thinking about that is when I get scared but excited, and then I don't feel like crying at all. I get tingles down my arms, sensing the universe opening up for me. I can't wait to leave. I just want things to be different at Blackwell. Oh, don't worry, they will be. Okay, I'm going to finish reading the journal, and I think that'll be the end of this part for now, because The sound just failed. Or did it? My first entry from my new dorm room, the night before my first day at Blackwell. Woo! I hadn't had any time I haven't had any time to write or even take pictures since I got here. My shit is in boxes all over the room, which is small, but mine, and I never want to leave. I can't wait to decorate. I plan a whole wall of photos. I did meet some of my dorm mates, though I suck at remembering names, so I won't bother right now. But I think I can already see who's going to be cool to me and who's not. It's a bitch trying to get settled into a new school and social scene after I finally found good friends in Seattle. But I'm here now, and this is the start of my new sweet dreams. Blackwell sucks ass. I told myself not to whine so soon, but damn. The day started like Christmas morning. I barely had any dreams because I was so pumped to start my first official day of my new life. Like a dork, I couldn't figure out what to wear, so I chose what was on the floor. I'm no good with names and faces right away, but I picked up some names like Kate, Brooke, Taylor, Alyssa. And how could I forget Victoria Chase? Rich, stylish, and titled. I could feel instant judgment when she looked at my raggedy ass clothes. Girl, as if I'm at Blackwell to strike a fashion pose. Maybe I'm being extra crispy sensitive, but I think Victoria wants life here to be like her own reality show. Ugh. And the fact that she, like, is annoyed by, like, Victoria being, like, a rich snob when she is not poor. Like, if you look at her life versus, like, Chloe's life later in the game, she's not poor. That's not a spoiler either, it's just a fact. So that wasn't fun, along with my general social unease, aka social anxiety. Love the rep. I thought it would be easier being back. Call the ambulance. I don't want this day to end all woe is Max. It was incredible to walk across the green campus in the morning mist. I love the stone steps and the brick walls of Blackwell. Everything is a picture waiting to be taken. Speaking of, at least one great thing happened today. Mr. Jefferson's photography class. Sigh. There's more to tell, but journal, forgive me. I'm truly wiped out. Sorry guys, my notifications are going to be going off. I have a Discord that I'm in, so I have an ass load of homework already. So much bullshit. At least give us noobs a day to acclimate. But But to prove I'm not a total loser, I made a new friend in my science class. His name is Warren Graham. He is a serious geek, plus he's dark and witty. He comes across as kind of a know-it-all, but it turns out he does kind of know a lot. We talked about photographers, and he actually named a few I'd never heard of. We traded numbers, and he's a good starting partner, or a good friend. I'll need at least one based on the click action here. I thought being 18 meant I didn't have to deal with this teenage drama anymore. I thought. Yeah, 'cause you're still a teenager. At least I get to research famous photographers for some of my homework. Mr. Jefferson assigned us a ton of reading, but this is exactly what I want to study. Jefferson is super cool and super chill. He doesn't try to be hip, just says what he thinks and expects us to as well. I think he's a genius. OMG, I want to marry him. Just joking. This one class is worth all the social dysfunction. Homework is kicking my ass. I bet the teachers grade harder just to stop you from feeling special. But Victoria Chase and her snub minions still front like they're honored guests of Blackwell. The bros here aren't that different. Nathan Prescott is Victoria's male clone, with way more money and attitude, if that's possible. His family is the oldest in Arcadia Bay, and I heard stories about them when I was a kid. The Prescotts give a shitload of bank to Blackwell, so Nathan acts like he literally owns the school. Yesterday during class, he put his feet on the desk, started texting, and the teacher didn't say jack. Ugh, fuck the Blackwell staff. I'm sorry, but fuck the Blackwell staff. I'd get suspended, but him and Victoria are part of this silly elite vortex club that puts on popular parties, and so they get their way. It's good to be the king and queen. I don't want to slam everybody. I do like Kate Marsh. She's down the hall and in one of my classes. She's so pretty and sweet and friendly. It makes her more beautiful than the beaches here. It makes her more beautiful than the biatches here, like Victoria, who think beauty is just your face and outfit. See, I'm already playing their drama games. No more. Okay. Finally had a chance to take some actual shots around campus today. A perfect blue sky day. I always forget how great I feel after I take pictures when I've been slacking off. Speaking of pictures, Mr. Jefferson told us about the National Everyday Heroes photo contest he wants us to enter. The winner gets a trip to San Francisco and lots of publicity. Publicity, bleh. He just wants one photograph from each student. This is exactly what I wanted to come to Blackwell. This is exactly why I wanted to come to Blackwell. And of course I'm scared shitless to enter. At least I have a couple weeks before the deadline in October, so I have plenty of time to stress and procrastinate. Sigh. I don't know whether I love or hate it here. I'm trying to keep up with my science class of all things. Like I give a shit or even understand it. Good thing I know Warren. Too bad I can't count on him to take my place in class. Miss Grant is so much cooler. Miss Grant is much cooler than the class. She explains particle physics so even boneheads like me can kinda understand. I love how she relates society to science and vice versa. I can tell she's committed and passionate about life, unlike some of us in her class. But I'm trying to engage more if it means asking actual questions in class instead of hiding in the back. I'm just glad I'm not the only social misfit here. Now how much homework are you avoiding? Hold on. Okay, at least this one I can actually read. October, my favorite month. The best weather of the year. I love watching the leaves change color, turning into tiny flames. But it's still too damn hot. Thanks, global warming. And I can't bust out the big coats and sweaters or scary movies yet. Soon. Kate let me borrow The October Country by Ray Bradbury. I hadn't read much by him, which caused Warren to almost revoke my geek cred before I held up my copy of Battle Royale. But he nails the autumn atmosphere of small towns. The last time I wore a Halloween costume was with Chloe. I have pictures in one of my old albums. I should find a real Halloween party to crash so I can experience some social mingling. It's that or a Vortex Club Stroke Fest swimming party. Or is that Backstroke Fest? You're so punny, Max. At least I'm trying to climb out of my cocoon. I shouldn't expect my life to completely change after a few weeks of Blackwell Academy, as my parents love telling me on a loop. You have all the time in the world. Well, funny you mentioned that, Max. Sorry guys, that took way too long, but yeah, these are the characters so far. That's us, Mark Jefferson, Kate, and Victoria. I'm not going to read the characters because reading the journal just took 29 minutes, but
Not a big fan of her work. I prefer Robert Frank.
Me too, Victoria. He captured the essence
My little
of
camera bag is battered, but still kicking.
and there was honesty about the economic conditions of the era, but a beauty in the struggle. You don't have beauty without a beat, which explains why
I do
Frank
love
was
my
the
analog
first
camera.
to use. And
I should
these
take a
were
quick picture now.
of the 1950s. Well, we've all seen that iconic shot of Kerouac on the balcony, and if you haven't, I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift. Of course, as you all know, the photo portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been
Sorry,
around.
guys, I'm gonna be quoting a lot.
Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
You're asking me?
You're asking me? Let me think.
You either know this or not, Max. Is there anybody here who knows their stuff?
Louis Daguerre was a French painter who created daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Very good, Victoria.
Sorry.
The Daguerrean process brought out fine detail in people's faces, making them extremely popular from the 1800s onward. The first American daguerreotype self-portrait was done by Robert Cornelius. You can find out all about him in your textbook, or even online. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Melissa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. Still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to
Because
see
one,
it.
I'm already half an hour in, and two, like, I'm only in the first scene of this, and I want to look at everything.
Victoria doesn't waste a second kissing ass. Even her school books are gift wrapped. I can't believe she made fun of me in class. What is she, 15 years old? And people laughed. Of course, Victoria has to have the bestest, newest, most expensive everything.
Again, like,
I should have known.
you don't want to
She'll have better
acknowledge
equipment
this,
than
but you're
Blackwell.
one of them, Max. Like, Max is definitely the type of person to where, like,
I don't want anybody to feel excluded from this process,
like,
but
oh,
I also want everybody to know that this photographic world is
wait till I'm before the photo.
I have my own and
Yeah, there are optional photos everywhere that you can take.
I only want to share whatever gives I
Now I
have.
can actually look at the there are a lot of interesting things to like look at here, but
Now I wish I wouldn't have read this. Purge.
so that pretty much says, "Dear Kate, we love your corn video. XOXO Blackwell Academy." Fuck. Here. Okay. Let's actually look at some stuff.
I love seeing Mr. Jefferson's awesome photos on these magazine covers.
I love going into detail with these. Oh, another photo. Class photo.
That was amazing when Mr. Jefferson took a class picture the first week. Even though I didn't want to be in the picture at all, it was fairly fucking cool to watch him at work framing us.
Now, let's see. Can I name everyone? Victoria, Daniel, Hayden, Stella, Alyssa, Max, Kate, Taylor. Alright.
Damn, they have carbon fiber tripods here. The ball head even has a pan lock?
Ugh.
God, I'm such a photo nerd.
I'm not a photo nerd, but like knowing certain shit about this and knowing why he has such high tech, I'm annoyed. Wow. when I play this now.
Kate looks so sad and quiet today. Poor thing. Hi, Kate.
Oh, hi, Max.
You seem quiet today.
Just thinking too much.
I usually go with this, so I'm gonna go.
I hear that. Wanna go grab a cup of tea and bitch about life?
Thanks, but not today. I have to go over homework.
No worries. Let's hang later.
Sure.
The fact that we're almost meant to like feel bad for Kate. is
Excuse me,
interesting. I mean,
Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse
I'm
us.
not giving
I'd
away
never
my
let one of
spoilers,
photography's future
but
stars
a
avoid
lot of stuff in
handing
this
in her
game is
picture.
interesting when you continue. Oh.
Do I have to? I just don't think it's that big a deal.
Max, you're a better photographer than a liar. Now, I know it's a drag to hear some old dude lecture you, but life won't wait for you to play catch-up. You're young, the world is yours, blah, 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 right? But you do have a gift. You have the fever to take images, to frame the world only the way you envision it. Now, all you need is the courage to share your gift with others. That's what separates the artist from the amateur.
Bruce has had 3 different toys in his mouth in the last minute.
Oh my god, that's funny. I'm kind of recording.
Oh, sorry. Well, I'm bringing you your snack. Now I'm going to feed these guys and take them out, okay?
Okay.
There you go. Come on, buddies. Oh, I know. Go. Shh. Come on. Bruce, you left your ball in here. Did you want your ball? Come on, let's go outside. Get dinner. Let's go. Go on. Go on. All right.
Sorry about that. I might have to edit that part of it. But, yeah, the screen kind of froze. So I just hope that, like, the recording is okay.
You can never escape the lighthouse.
I'm just gonna move this over this way because there's no way I'm gonna.
Even in pictures, the forest around here always looks mysterious.
You didn't tell me how cute I looked yet.
I was about to. You
Welcome
always
to the real world.
Cute?
are.
Then I might send you a special picture.
The screen isn't that good, but it is starting to go to. I just hope that, like,
I need a serious timeout in the bathroom. Splash water on my face and make sure I don't look like a total loser.
I know exactly when I'm gonna stop this one, but I just hope that this video actually saves to my. Sorry, I hate that I have to play this without the music to have like a decent playthrough on YouTube. So this is Evan and Alyssa. I'm not gonna let Max have the like satisfaction of bullying everyone.
Yes, this poster must stop bullies dead in her tracks.
I mean, she's not a bully, but like she judges everyone in this section if you let her. So yeah. I'm also gonna like look at her locker, and I'm doing this now so that I don't like forget.
I love that picture of Mom and Dad. Hello, Jack. Kiss, kiss.
Yeah, I got you.
Andy, you look totally fabulous, as usual.
Can you read it?
Yeah, I love that.
Okay.
Thanks, Mom.
You're welcome. Okay, come on, guys. Let's go. Letting them out.
Okay. So, we don't actually know who Jack is. I'm like, is Jack her brother? Like, who is that person in the photo? Is that just a photographer that she likes?
It looks like she's been gone for months.
Hold on. Missing from Arcadia date, missing Monday, April 22nd, 2013. Age 19 years old. Height 5'5", weight 110 pounds. Hair blonde, eyes hazel. Tattoo on calf of a dragon and a star on the inside of her left wrist. Interesting, because if you play Before the Storm, you can actually choose to like draw that tattoo on her. That's the tattoo you can draw on her as Chloe in Before the Storm. So I find that really interesting, that you can actually choose to do that. Another poster, more missing persons. Okay.
That's so messed up. I should contact them to find out what I can do. As if I am.
Save Arcadia Bay. If you know me, you know why I just closed out of that right away.
Don't need a PC, missed the Poetry Jam tryouts, and I did not steal that backpack.
The backpack with the cat pics. Love.
I wonder what actually happened to her.
Well, you learn, Max, what actually happened to her, but...
Good thing I left my AK at home.
Wait, does that literally say no guns?
Good thing I left my AK at
Gun-free
home.
zone. That... Wow. Wow. Insane, actually. Decently insane. Alright, let's go in.
Empty. Good. Nobody can see my meltdown. Except for me.
This is a reminder. Take meds now.
I did.
This is a
Just
reminder.
before starting recording,
Take
I
meds
did
now.
Take meds. Thank you for letting me know. And helping me to remember that. Before I do this,
This poster must drive people to have sex.
I don't like the fact that she's like anti-sex, but as someone who is ace, I do appreciate it, kind of. But like, I wouldn't like judge other people either. Like, the fuck?
I'm good to flow. Thanks. The last time I got a flu shot, I got the flu. Fuck you.
Every single time you get a vaccine, you get a little bit of the freaking illness, Max. Like, it doesn't literally prevent you from getting sick.
I feel like the universe is taunting me everywhere I go today. It all started with that bizarro dream in class. Am I going crazy?
I'm gonna try to speed up after this. try to speed things up.
Just relax. Stop torturing yourself. You have a gift.
This is
Fuck
like
it.
on the side nothing happens on, but I don't.
When a door closes, a window opens. Or something like that.
I don't
Okay,
wanna
girl, you don't
affect
get a
the
photo
view,
op like
but
this every day.
also, that freaking butterfly, man. I want that butterfly tattoo as a tattoo so bad. Like, look at this.
Whoa, where did that butterfly come from? It doesn't look like any kind I've ever seen before. The blue wings are practically glowing. I can almost feel the air moving around me. The butterfly feels almost like a spirit.
I love that. I love this, like, imagery of spirit animals. And I understand why people don't like the fact that, like, this game kind of has indigenous, like, spiritual tones when it doesn't really have indigenous people. But as someone who, like, believes in spiritual, I do
It's
love
cool,
this
Nathan.
take.
Don't stress. You're okay, bro. Just
But yeah.
count to 3. Don't be scared. You own
I'm
this
just
school.
gonna
If I wanted,
investigate
I could blow it up.
the rest
You're the boss.
this section.
So what do you want?
I hope you check the perimeter, as my step-ass would say. Now, let's talk business.
I got nothing for you.
Wrong. You got hella cash.
That's
I
my
love
family,
her.
not
I
me.
Oh,
absolutely love
boo-hoo,
her.
poor little rich kid.
Oh my god.
I know you've been pumping
love
drugs and
her.
shit to kids around here. I bet your
I
respectable
don't
family would
like
help me out if I went to
but
them.
really
Man, I
make
can
it
see the headlines now.
Leave them out of this bitch.
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am
Yeah,
or who
I
you're
think
messing
that
around
trigger
with.
warning for
that.
violence.
What are you doing? Come on, put that thing
Trigger
down.
warning
Ever
for
tell me what to
this
do.
entire
I'm so
game, pretty much.
sick of people trying to
Violence.
control me.
You
The
are going to
next
get in
chapter,
hella more trouble for
suicide.
this than drugs.
The
Nobody
next
would
chapter,
ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
I don't know what the triggers for, like, episode 3 even really are. If I remember between now and then,
Whoa.
but
What the fuck?
yeah,
How can that be?
there are
I
triggers
was in the
that are
bathroom.
there is a trigger warning
He
for
shot that poor
strobe
girl.
lights in episode 4
I held up
if
my
you
hand.
are prone to seizures.
And then I was back here.
Yes, he likely was. These
But
pieces
yeah,
of time can frame us
there
I already
some
heard this lecture.
triggers
from light to shadow,
for people.
from color.
Now Kate is being hassled again. And if Victoria's phone rings, this is real.
Now, can you give me an
I'm gonna
example
go
of
as
a
quickly as I
not
can
believe
through
this.
this section, and
Human
then
condition in
I'm
black and
going
white.
to
Okay, if I'm crazy, I might as well go all the way.
save the girl, and then I'm gonna
Can I actually
stop
reverse
after the
time?
choice.
Victoria? Why Arvis?
Because of her images of hopeless faces.
I did it. I actually did it.
Of a photographer who perfectly
I'm a human
captured the
time
human
machine.
condition in black and white. Anybody?
Max, don't freak out. Not yet.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arvis?
Keep it together, Max.
Hold on, is there like a new? Okay, that's the Here's the photos. But I will read this at the start of next video. I will read the journal, but. I think I genuinely have to like stop this here. And then Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stop this. I'm gonna stop this here. I really hope this actually saves. Bye, guys.